Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
This morning was frigid. Tomorrow morning, even worse. The coldest night of the forecast is here.
I didn't do this. You did this too. Don't pull away from me, sir. Come on. Let go of me. Don't do that, please.
A local police chief charged with drunk driving. Tonight, we're seeing the moments leading up to his arrest.
A dock that collapsed and a crane that took out power lines all adds up to a chaotic night for those living on Harson's Island. Thanks for being with us for the news here at 11. When the only dock for the Harson's Island ferry was destroyed, it left a lot of people on the island stranded.
Despite the problems tonight, the ferry did manage to get people across to their homes, though not with their cars. Mara McDonald live in Clay Township tonight with more on what happens now in the morning. Mara?
Well, Devin, the plan, at least according to a message that the ferry company has sent out, is this, that pedestrian-only ferry will start running at 8 a.m., still no cars. And after what happened out here today, everybody is extremely fortunate that nobody was hurt.
Watch your step.
The line was packed to get on the ferry tonight.
Harson's Island ain't for wimps.
Foot traffic only. Cars had to be left behind.
Watch your step here. Be careful.
It has been a day where everything that could go wrong for the ferry service did.
They were bringing the ferry across this way, and when the ferry made contact with land, the ferry ramp collapsed.
The dock disintegrated into the water, then a crane snapped a power line, forcing the entire area to be cleared out until DTE could get up here and take care of the arcing wires. People sitting in their cars were waiting for hours to see if they would be able to get home at all.
This is the biggest mess up that there ever was.
After the power line problem was handled, those waiting were told there would be limited service tonight.
Foot traffic is going to open up within the half an hour.
And only for them, not cars, to make crossings. Service stopped before 8, and plans are in place if there is a medical or law enforcement emergency.
We have either one by boat through our fire department that we can get over there for emergencies, or if it is a serious emergency, we have already made the proper calls with Coast Guard. They are standing by, as well as MSP's airship. So at this point, all the stops have been taken.
Included in that plan, sending an EMT across on the ferry tonight to stay on the island. Back here live, according to documentation on the ferry company's website, it has submitted a dock improvement plan to the Michigan State Police, which is the body that oversees this, citing problems with high water erosion on the docks. Now, my call to the ferry company was not returned tonight. My email to the township supervisor here in Clay, who is the brother of the owner of this ferry, was not returned either. We're live in Clay Township tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, Mara, we'll be on it in the morning. Now to breaking news near downtown Detroit, where a man has died after being found unresponsive aboard a Greyhound bus. The discovery was made after the bus arrived at the Greyhound station downtown near the Lodge. No word yet on how he died, but we do know his death is being investigated by the Detroit Police Homicide Unit.
Well, it was cold, cold, cold this morning, and it is tonight, too. And it's going to be even colder tomorrow.
It is. This is the worst. And I see you wearing an apropos color because it matches the temperatures on our map.
How about that?
Yeah, we don't see this often this year, this time of year. Teens out there right now, and that's where we're going for lows. In fact, some of us may actually get to single digits, at least outside of the metro zone, as we head into tomorrow. So this is where we're at right now. Let's break down those lows in your 4-zone forecast. Metro zone numbers, you're going to be the warmest, but if you call 12, 13 warm, then there you go. That's what we're expecting for lows tonight. Still double digits, but barely here in the south zone. 10 or maybe 14 out here towards the lake, but we start getting into single digit territory in the west zone, especially there up in Genesee County, around 8 degrees. In our north zone, a lot of single digits here too. The good news is winds will calm down, so it will feel like what the thermometer reads. We'll see when the improvement actually shows up in just a few minutes. Devin?
All right, Ben. State House and Senate passed the bipartisan sports betting bills today as expected, and they now await the governor's signature. Proponents of the bill say it's going to help keep revenue in the state instead of losing it to Canada and other states. Jason Colthorpe live downtown tonight, where we know the casinos are welcoming it, Jason.
Oh boy, you've probably seen the MGM's advertisements for its new facilities. I did check around Greektown, some little plans in place. In Motor City, though, nothing really up its sleeve just yet. As it goes for Michigan, if you're wondering if the state is kind of out on an island here, not even close. We would be the 20th state to legalize sports betting, and over the next 2 years, 17 more could follow. When Governor Gretchen Whitmer signs the new gambling bills, sports betting in Michigan will be legal immediately.
People are going to do what they're going to do regardless.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been going on for a long time anyhow.
Casinos like Detroit's 3 are expecting an immediate impact. In fact, MGM has already unveiled its new sports betting lounge, but apps in other online gambling like fantasy sports might be delayed because of licensing and other restrictions that have to be taken care of first. But for gamblers, this is welcome legislation that now allows them to place bets without going to Windsor or to risky offshore websites.
I'm not worried. I've been in plenty of states where it is legal, and I feel like everything's going pretty smoothly for the most part, but I would actually like to see it become completely legal.
My idea of gambling is a risky mutual fund.
Doug Pastor is not one of those people, but he can see how others who hate the casino like he does might be inclined to play slots, poker, and blackjack online from their comfy chair.
I know people that will literally live online gambling.
I think it's a matter of when they ban online poker for a while too. It's a huge market, so bringing that back should be great for tax revenue as well, so great for the state.
Detroiters need something to look forward to on Sundays, so gambling, we can't look forward to the Lions. I need to win some money off something.
Just be careful which way you put it down, I guess. If you're wondering, Governor Gretchen Whitmer's office told me today she's expected to sign these bills sometime over the next few days. Devin?
Detroiters need something to look forward to on Sundays. That stung a bit, Jason. Yeah, we've talked to a lot of people. We know a lot of people like this, but I'm going to assume there are a lot of advocacy groups who are worried about the overall footprint that gambling has. This is one more chapter that they're not going to enjoy.
And mostly, Devin, because of this. Just the easiness of being able to open your phone and an app and drop $50 on said Lions game or $50 into video poker. And they say that's just going to exacerbate problems with gambling, losing money, going into debt much easier than ever before.
Yeah, quite a layer of ubiquity coming. All right, Jason.
An Oakland County police chief facing OWI charges after being pulled over and arrested last month in Keego Harbor. And tonight, new video shows the moments when police say he failed his field sobriety test.
67, 66, 67, 66. What'd you say? Count backwards from 67 to 49. 67, 66. Well, I don't want to go that far.
A call from a concerned driver that night ultimately led to the arrest of Lake Angeles Police Chief Michael Farley. He remains on the job. Pretrial scheduled now for next month. A former Eisenhower High School band director expected in court tomorrow, charged with sexually assaulting students. 42-year-old Christopher Traskell accused of having inappropriate interactions with 2 different students. Prosecutors say Traskell sent emails to a student he was teaching this year, but he's also accused of sexually assaulting a former student back in 2011. Traskell is now facing 4 felony charges.
New test results reveal there's no danger to the water after a seawall at a contaminated site collapses into the Detroit River. Today, the state revealed 3 samples taken near the site show that contaminant levels were not detectable or well below water quality standards. The shoreline collapsed back on November 26th. City of Wyandotte and the Great Lakes Water Authority are conducting independent water tests. Still ahead, a new study reveals sleeping too much could actually be a bad thing.
Yeah, the health risks for anyone who gets more than 9 hours of sleep a night.
I watched the video and I mean, like, my heart just like, you know, I'm like, I didn't even get to the end where she's screaming like, "Mommy."
A mother says somebody hacked into the Ring camera in her daughter's room. What the hacker told the girl before she got her parents.
And this video from inside the Macomb County Jail, now at the center of a federal lawsuit, what an inmate claims happened to him while he was tied to a chair.
We all want our children to eat healthy foods. Could this new cereal help start the day off right? It promises to satisfy even the pickiest little eater, and it's packed with goodness. But what do our taste testers really think?